How y'all doing this morning? I'm dancing to my own beat, as usual. I am the Moon Mama, and also known as Monique. Happy Thursday, everyone. Thursday is the day that Jupiter rules. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It is the planet that governs enthusiasm. It rules Sagittarius. It is the original ruler of Pisces. We are in Pisces season. Hi, Ladera. How are you? Um, for those of you who were able to attend our event last night, wasn't that amazing? I'm so excited. We start our new moon cycle today, our class, which is devoted to really tapping into initiating ourselves into the power of our magic and how we express that individually and how we serve one another as women in community to support one another in becoming magical beings that we are already born to be. So, thank you all for who were there, and already like 20 some people have registered for the class, and so I'm excited. But today we are in our Nodal Master Class, which is um, today the moon is in Sagittarius and the sun is in Pisces. So we are in a point of um, choice because the moon and the sun are squaring one another. And so one of the things that you hear me say almost every day is that the moon is always reflecting the light of the sun. So if you go check out the moon today, you'll see that it's a half. It's in that half thing, which I love so much. So let's come along, like boys and girls. Let's light our candle. So with the moon in Sag and the sun in Pisces, this is an energy that is about activating our faith, our 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 ability to um, trust what we believe, because belief is a like a an infantile kind of energy, because belief is what happens before knowing. And it's really interesting because Pisces rules the feet, and Sagittarius rules the hips. And so when we think about our bodies and how our bodies embody the cosmology, your feet are taking you, they're connected to the earth, they're connected to everything. Like your feet are your roots. And your roots are anchored in belief and who you believe yourself to be. And so when we practice belief and we we play in it and we use our imaginations, then the things that we believe in become real. They become mundane. They become something that is actually not just in our imagination anymore. It becomes a knowing, which is the energy of the age of Aquarius. As we move into the age of Aquarius, and coming out of the age of Pisces, the age of Pisces was belief. So we have people believing in religions and believing in things outside of them. But that belief has to then morph into something that actually becomes knowing, where you actually know your own Christhood. You actually know your own self as the embodiment of the divine. It's no longer about believing that somebody else is going to save you or someone else has the answers for you. This is actually having the faith, the trust, and the wisdom to know your own contract with the universe and your willingness, capacity to fulfill it. We all have a contract, and that is your natal chart. Your natal chart tells you what you're here to do. And it just so happens that we are living through an extraordinary shift right now on the planet, where there's more light coming in, and humans are having to clear out those old ways of being to embody new ways because more light is coming in. And what does this look like? It looks like I remember when I was really young, like a teenager, and they used to smoke in offices. There was People would have cigarettes smoking in an office. or on airplanes. People, they smoked on airplanes. And then they got clear. There's a clarity that came like, oh, this is harmful. And so now we're going to change our behavior. We believed this was okay, but now we know it's not, right? And so this is what we're doing in many areas in our own lives. We are shifting the our sense of knowing, our sense of belief, be- belief because of practice, right? So you believe something and you practice it, and then it filters out as something that actually is aligned or it's not, right? And that is the human evolutionary experience. We are learning how to come back into our most authentic selves, our Aquarian nature selves. And that means learning how to relate to this reality. And there was a time when we didn't understand that things were consciousness. We didn't understand that our thoughts were creating things. We were very focused in the mundane. We didn't get that there was a spiritual realm and other dimensions. So we were only anchored in this external experience, not recognizing that we're so much more than these physical bodies. So now we're learning that we have started to wake up and see like, oh, this is, I can do this in this way. I can do, this is a different experience than what I thought. They taught me to do it this way, but it's really this way over here. Like those kinds of things, right? And as we begin to recognize the better practices, so to say, it will change our whole sense of being, our whole way of functioning, because we have stepped into the age of knowing. Now, with the moon in Sagittarius today and the sun in Pisces, we have an opportunity to get clear about how you want to use this Pisces season. What's your intention? Pisces is the energy, like I said, it rules our feet. So it is this collective energy. It's about empathy, imagination, your dream world, your creativity. What would you like to create this moon cycle? What would you like to create for the sun in Pisces? What are you anchoring into? The North Node is here, which means that we are being anchored into our dharmic perspective, our dharmic call, which is what you're here to do, your dharma. What are you here to fulfill? What are you here for? So the North Node is in Pisces, so that is available. Saturn is also in Pisces, which means that we're clearing out all the stuff that no longer serves us. Saturn is about discipline. Saturn is about time. Saturn says, what are your structures? So we are letting go of the old structures that don't serve us anymore. Maybe for me, those structures have been um, the way I have sought external validation for my sense of, like, my intuition tells me something and then I need some external something to affirm it for me. And I'm still working on that, but I'm starting to really trust myself more and not need someone or something externally to validate my inner knowing. So that's the pattern that I'm letting go of so that I can become more attuned, lighten up and have a greater experience of the subconscious power. So what is it that you are intending for yourself? So I just want to flow and trust in the unknown. That is beautiful. I love that. I love that. I want that for you. Absolutely. So Pisces rules our feet, you all. We're going to be here all month long, but this is a really great time to do your toe exercises. One of the things that I like to do with my feet is, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Hmm. Because it's really interesting, the muscle, the fascia, like we have fascia in our bodies that allows us, that holds everything together. And if we don't, in our own right, if we don't exercise these parts of ourselves, our energy begins to calcify. Our energy begins to really get stuck. You are 70% water. So how are you moving that water through your body? That's the Pisces energy. How are you moving the water through your body? Um, and so one of the things that I do for myself is I sit on the back of my toes. I think, Ladera, you said you do this. So your feet, right? Like this. And then you want to put your toes down, right? On underneath, and then sit on them. And when I tell y'all, this hurts so much. Like literally, it is so painful. But I just breathe into it because it's opening up the fascia, the tendons. It's opening up because the feet have everything, right? So it opens up all the organs. It opens up all the energy so that you can really release the tension. So it's starting to release now. I'm starting to feel more relaxed in it, but it's uncomfortable. Okay, so I'm going to come out of it now. Whew. Ay, 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 ay. And I do this several times a day. Sometimes, I'm sorry, you guys, hold on a second. I do that. My cat will not leave me alone. She has been beneath me for, yeah, so I do this several times a day because it releases the tension out of my body. It releases the tension from your whole body. It's releasing everything. So those are some of the exercises you can do. I also do a lot of foot massaging, just really massaging my feet. This area, like if you pull your toes back like this, like if you pull your toes back like this, there's a little band right here. And this is the band that is connected to your liver. And if you want to release anger from your body, if you are carrying anger and frustration and disappointment, you can do this and rub it, put oil on it, massage it, and release the anger from your liver. Another thing you can do while you do this is make the sound shh, because shh is the sound that releases the anger from the liver. So you can do this on both feet. I would do it every day because a lot of us are carrying around a lot of stuff that we don't even hold, that we don't know we're holding. We're carrying around ancestral frustration, ancestral pain, ancestral anger, because we are coming out of the dark ages and we are the generation that's responsible for really transmuting this human experience into a more enlightened one. And so the work is every day. The work is every day. You don't let a day go by where you don't do something, right? Something simple like just loving yourself, giving yourself a big hug. Whew, it feels so good to do this. Oh, I love myself so much. Thank you. How many of you guys do this on a daily basis? Just to like, oh, it feels so good. Like my solar plexus and my belly is relaxing. Like just, I love myself. Mm, mm. I love myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank myself. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for trying. Thank you for failing. Thank you for succeeding. Thank you for just showing up for yourself. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right, you all. Today is a really great day. Salam Jawali. Do you want to come in and chat? If you let me know what you want to chat about, we can chat. So yeah, today is a really great day to get clear about how you want Pisces season to go. Like set a real, like get clear, like give yourself, like at the end of it, what do you want to feel like you've accomplished? And the things that are great to focus on are building your faith, um, accessing a greater sense of belief, creating new structures, letting old things go. These are the things, because the North Node is in Pisces and the South Node is in Virgo, and we're in eclipse season. So it's going to be a little topsy-turvy, but if you write things down and come back to your intentions on a daily basis, you'll be fine. You'll totally move through this experience with more grace. All right, you all. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.